Are you ready to share your message with the world? Hi, my name is Majid, like magic, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you how to make a bigger impact and make a bigger income by sharing your message with the world. I've been a professional speaker for 12 years, and I am going to give you the one big idea that changed me from not making a lot of money as a speaker to making over six figures in a single speech. See, I used to think that the keynote fee was how you make your money as a speaker. As a professional speaker, we apply to speak at conferences, and the conference will ask, "What's your fee?" And then we talk about, my fee is $1,000 for the keynote or $2,000 for the keynote. But one time I gave a speech, I made over $100,000, and I did not charge for the keynote. The difference in mindset is I didn't charge for the keynote. I gave the keynote away for free. So how do I make $100,000 from a speech? Because the audience bought from me. The audience purchased my high-ticket offer. Now, it wasn't always like this. The first time I tried to make an offer from the stage, I bombed miserably. I was in New Orleans speaking to 100 accountants and lawyers, and I made a $5,000 offer, but it was terrible. I was following some formula that was not right for me at the time, where I stacked this bonus, and when you sign up now, you get this crazy triple bonus. Nobody bought. It was just not well done. So not only that, I was quite embarrassed to be making a pitch that nobody bought from. I felt like I was being salesy and being pitchy. So I decided I'm going to study and learn the art of making an offer and actually inviting people into having a conversation after the speech. And that's how I was able to make over $100,000 from a single speech. What I would love to support you with is generating sales for your business by delivering what I now call a signature speech. A signature speech is one that tells your story, explains who you are and what you do, and shows your ideal client how you can help them in a way that they're excited to want to work with you. In fact, I now think it's actually unethical for you to give a speech and not make an offer. Think about that. If you give a speech, you give people a little bit of information, a little bit of help, and then you're basically saying, okay, good luck with that, I'm out of here. What I think is more ethical is you show your audience how you can help them by teaching them, but then showing them how they can get support from you by inviting them into your offer. In my case, my offer is a conversation with me. And what I offer in that free conversation is a diagnosis on where you're at and where you want to be as it pertains to public speaking. I have a 28-point checklist I call my opportunity audit that shares with you 28 different things you could be working on to grow your business with public speaking. And I actually support you in identifying which one of those things is the most potent for you to work on first. I'm going to invite you to that right now. So you can actually book a call with me at expertspeaker.com/apply. expertspeaker.com/apply to schedule a one-on-one call with me to go through your business, your goals, your public speaking, where you're at and where you want to be, and the 28-point checklist, the opportunity audit. Now, the reason I have dedicated myself to supporting entrepreneurs like you to build your business and build your impact is because one entrepreneur gave one speech that changed my family forever. In fact, I never even met this person. I never saw the speech. It was a holistic doctor who gave a talk on the gut-brain connection and how the food that you eat affects your mental health. My mother's friend saw this speech, and at the time, my mother was diagnosed with bipolar. And she was on this medication called lithium. She was taking these lithium pills. And as a family, we didn't know that there was anything we could do for her. We just thought she has to take these pills forever. That's because we didn't know what this one holistic doctor shared for free in a free speech. So my mother's friend saw this free speech, called my mother. My mother got help from this holistic doctor, healed herself with this gut-brain connection, turned me on to holistic health, turned me on to organic food and whole foods, and has now impacted the health of my own children, all because of this one speech. So now I dedicate my service and support to holistic doctors, entrepreneurs who are doing good things in the world, like coaches and consultants who are helping to raise the vibration of the planet or just doing good work. I want to help you get your message out there in a way that's not just going to create applause and a standing ovation and a good job, thanks for that really interesting speech, but I would love to help you get your audience to make a decision whether or not they want help, and if they want help from you, to make an investment. So I recommend the fastest way to grow your business is to have a signature speech that invites people into a conversation for a high-ticket program. High-ticket means thousands of dollars, $3, $5, $10,000. That way you can really give your best work to support those people. So I wrote a book that teaches step-by-step this system. It's called Expert Speaker. You can buy it on Amazon or you can get it for free. You can get it for free at expertspeakerbook.com. That's expertspeakerbook.com. And this will show you step-by-step the 5 steps that I recommend to grow your business with public speaking. The first step is audience. Second step is offer. Third step is speech. Fourth step is stages. And fifth step is monetize. So audience means define who your ideal client is and speak to audiences with your ideal client. Step 2 is offer, is define what that offer, that invitation is for your ideal client to make the next step with you. And in the book, I go into detail how to invite people in a way that's really welcoming and irresistible and doesn't feel like you're making a sales pitch. The third step is building your speech. Step by step, I break down the components of what makes a signature speech so that your ideal client can really imagine working with you and see that you can really satisfy solving the problem that they have and showing them exactly how you work with them. Okay, so that's the signature speech. The third step is stages, and this is really important. If you have a great speech, you got to know how to get invited to the right speaking opportunities, whether that's conferences or podcasts or webinars. And nowadays, you can speak from a computer, you can speak from a phone, you can speak on a podcast. You don't have to get in a plane and deal with suitcases and hotels. You can be a world speaker without leaving your house. It's amazing. And the last step is 5 is monetize, is how do you actually generate sales every time you speak? So audience, offer, speech, stages, monetize, and I go into great detail in my book, expertspeakerbook.com is how you can get a free copy of the book, or you can skip that and just have a conversation with me. Go to expertspeaker.com/apply. So my mission is to support you in becoming the best public speaker that you can be and the most effective public speaker that you can be. And by effective, we mean you're moving people into action, whether that's taking action by themselves or taking action by hiring you. So I'll give you an example of a doctor I work with called Dr. Casey Tramp. Dr. Casey Tramp, she gave presentations, but she was constantly wanting to teach the science and the medical information because she thought that that's what she was supposed to do as a doctor, is really teach information. What I share is actually tell stories. Tell stories that evoke emotion. So we started putting it together, a presentation for Dr. Casey Tramp, where she tells an emotional story. She tells her personal journey. She gave a webinar that generated a whole bunch of sales from a whole bunch of new clients, and these new clients said to her, wow, I know that I'm working with a doctor who gets it. I know that I'm working with someone who understands my pain because you've been there. And this is how we create resonance through storytelling. So I work with some of the smartest entrepreneurs in the world, and sometimes they're a little too smart for their own good because they're so good at teaching what they know when really what their customers need is to feel understood. Now, what would happen if you don't get this support? What would happen if you don't share your message? Well, if you're struggling right now to get enough clients, if you're struggling right now because you're the best kept secret, not enough leads, not enough qualified leads, public speaking can really be a way to generate a whole bunch of new, highly qualified, pre-sold leads. And what I mean by pre-sold leads is imagine having a customer or a potential client getting on the phone with you and saying, I watched your speech, I watched your video, I listened to your podcast episode, I totally love what you have to say, I feel like you understand me, where do I sign up? That's what a pre-sold client sounds like. When you deliver the signature speech in the model that I teach, you will have a steady flow of continuous, pre-sold, pre-qualified clients. So if you've got something to share with the world, like your coaching business, your consulting, your holistic health practice, it's my honor, it's my responsibility to share with you what I know to support you in getting your message out there in a way that builds more impact and more income. So don't wait. Don't let this message wait any longer. The world needs to hear your voice. The world is ready to hear your story because your story can change the world. I'm Majid, like magic, founder of the Expert Speaker Institute, author of Expert Speaker, 5 Steps to Grow Your Business with Public Speaking. Now you know the 5 steps. Now you know how to deliver a signature speech. You know what to do next. Book a call with me. Go to expertspeaker.com/apply. Schedule a one-on-one call with me. It's free. There's no obligation. I will help you figure out of 28 different things, what's the one thing you should be focusing on. And if working together is a good fit for both of us, we're going to build a killer speech. We're going to get you on stages, and you're going to share your message with the world, grow your impact, and grow your income. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.